But what happens sometimes, God looks at our life and says, well, you can be fruitful, but I need to remove a few things. Like, you can be fruitful, but I gotta remove a few things. You gotta prune a few branches from your life. And this process may be painful because he's pruning you. We don't like to be pruned. Maybe he's pruning you, pruning arrogance, pride from your life. Maybe he's pruning you from a bad relationship, pruning a bad relationship in your life. Maybe he's pruning you to remove some shame from your past. Maybe he's pruning you because there's some revenge and hatred that you've been holding on to. Maybe he's pruning you to remove some lust or some greed that has penetrated your life, and he's pruning you. And none of us enjoy the pruning process. Maybe he uses a relocation to prune you. Maybe he uses a sickness to prune you. Maybe he uses barrenness to prune you. Maybe he uses pain to prune you. Maybe he uses job loss or a breakup to prune you. To prune these things from your life that are not bringing him glory, that are not producing fruit. Not because he wants you to be miserable. That's not his goal. That's not his plan. We'll conclude this section of verse by verse 11 here. And he says, I've told you these things so that you'll be filled with joy. He's not looking to make you miserable. He wants you to be filled with joy. He says, yes, your joy will overflow. The final thing in your notes is that even when pruning comes, we can have joy. Even when we're going through a difficult circumstance, a shaping circumstance, a pruning circumstance that God has allowed into our life to shape us and to make us and to cut something out. And we say, God, that's painful. I don't want to go through it. And he says, don't worry, because I'm working something in you. I'm working in you because I want you to produce great fruit and we can have joy. I'm not talking about happiness. Happiness is based on circumstances, happenings. You may just wake up one day and say, I just feel happy. I don't know why. I just feel happy. This is not happiness. This is the joy of the Lord, which is our strength. And we know that even when we go through times of pruning, God has not abandoned you. He's pruning you because he sees potential in you. He's pruning you because you're producing some fruit, but he wants you to produce even more. See, God is the good gardener, and he cares for you, and he's shaping you, and he's removing things that are in the way so that you can produce more fruit. So don't resist the pruning. Instead, abide in the vine. Remain in his word. Stay close to him. Stay close to his word in prayer and obedience, and then we will see God produce great fruit.